Hey, Crypto Warriors, it's Sergeant Crypto back at it again. It's the 6th of October, 2020. 2017, I'm crazy. It's Tuesday, the 6th of October, 2020. And here we are we'll look at the top 15. Top 15 coins. Only Monero has been kind of crushing it, and EOS over the past 24 hours, 7 days. Litecoin up a little bit over the past 24 hours. And everything else is pretty much down or trading sideways. Importantly, though, Bitcoin has been holding above that 10K mark for the past 71 days now. 71 days, Bitcoin has been holding steady above that 10K mark. Let's get into it. Actually, before I get into it, remember to come over here to BetFury. Every 20 minutes, you withdraw into your wallet. Not promoting their betting, but it's a Satoshi stacker. It is a Bitcoin faucet. Every 20 minutes or so, if you're working on your computer and you remember, just come and click a little withdrawal and it'll add up in your wallet. You'll be able to withdraw your total wallet amount at 25,000 Satoshis. I think I'm just going to let this sit and run over the next year and see what happens, right? Let it run over the next year or so and see what happens and see how much sats I can stack. Let's get into it. National debt. What is the national debt today? And while you're over here stacking sats, the debt is growing at the same time. And look, it's going up tens of thousands of dollars every second. This is your share. For every single American, $81,866 is their share of the national debt. Think about that. Coming from blockchain.news, Bitcoin price to reach $100,000 in 2025, according to Bloomberg. Remember who Bloomberg's audience is. So according to Bloomberg, 100K by 2025. According to their demands indicator, Bitcoin has had a history of adding zeros to its price. When Bitcoin first traded at $1,000, it took 4 years to add another zero to reach 10K. And we're seeing that according to their charts and their analysis, it's going to take another 5 years to add another zero. So we have plenty of time, according to them, to keep stacking those sats. Stack your sats. Put your Bitcoin in a savings account where you earn interest. Celsius.network. Link is in the description. Please start stacking sats. Start saving. Do what you can do for yourself and invest in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin will make you rich. That's according to Max Kaiser, paraphrasing. All right, so about 4 years after the initial 1,000, it added zero. Considering normal maturation, about double the time frame from 1,000 to 10,000 would come in around 2025 for Bitcoin to potentially add another zero. And this is what they're stating here. I gotta close my door. It's a school day today, and my son is in his Zoom class meeting. MicroStrategy invested an additional $174 million in Bitcoin in September, totaling 38,250 Bitcoins at an aggregate purchase price of $425 million. Bloomberg added that Bitcoin's market is too small for many large institutions at $200 billion, including for central banks. If the market cap of Bitcoin increases, Bitcoin would increasingly be more like a digital version of gold. It started with MicroStrategy, and we're going to see more institutions. We're going to see more Fortune 500 companies, S&P 500 companies that have a large cash reserve put their money in Bitcoin. Next, $1 Bitcoin investment beats gold and stocks despite 2020 gains. It'll give you the chart and everything. Bitcoin quietly eating the financial world. Fresh off its second best quarterly close on record, Bitcoin is up almost 50% in 2020, while gold has managed to just have it at 25.6%. The S&P is at 5.5% higher since January. Despite its increasing strength, the US dollar has netted savers only 2.2% year to date. And then crude oil, of course, lost 35%. This is a tweet from Willy Woo, and he's just showing that $1 invested in Bitcoin years. If you started in 2010, 10 years ago, that $1, $1 would be $174,000 right now. 9 years ago, all the way down to right now, a year ago in 2019, $1 in Bitcoin and gold. And as you can see, holding Bitcoin in comparison to gold. See, Group just airdropped members $50 in Bitcoin. And this is how they stay rich. They just keep getting free stuff. But this is good news though, because these lawmakers need to understand more about Bitcoin and more about blockchain and more about cryptocurrencies to laws when it comes to, especially comes to taxes and taxing crypto. Key takeaways: a political action group, or a PAC, in the US has launched an educational campaign on Bitcoin for Congress members. Top crypto firms like BlockFi and Circle are sponsoring the initiative. US Congress has passed 2 new laws related to cryptocurrencies, with 2 other bills still under review. All 535 members of the US Congress will receive $50 in Bitcoin to get hands-on experience using blockchain technology. The campaign, dubbed Crypto for Congress, states, Congress is a pivotal inflection point akin to the time members of Congress received their first email and sent their first tweet. Again, this is big and will speed up the adoption of Bitcoin once we have the elected officials starting to use it and see that it's not so, or it's not so dangerous, it's not scary to use, it's rather simple. And once they understand it and they start to get that $50 amount increase in dollar value over time, they're going to be like, oh wow, we've been invested in this a long time ago, or make it easier for our constituents to invest in it. So we'll see. That's what I'm actually hoping for anyway. Hopefully they don't do too much shady stuff to keep it all to themselves. But we will see. And here it is. So they get the $50. The group includes Crypto for Congress campaign PAC has raised money from leading Bitcoin and crypto firms, including Anchorage, Armanino, BitPay, BlockFi, Block, CMT Digital, Circle, Civic, Core Scientific. What is wrong with me? eToro, Flipside Crypto, Hedera Hashgraph, Medici Ventures, Masari, and Paxos. Congressional efforts. The CDC is further backed by Congressional Blockchain Caucus, CBC, founded in January 2016. The CBC is an alliance composed of 24 U.S. lawmakers who believe in the future of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. 2 chairmen of the caucus, Tom Emmer and Darren Soto, we've heard this name, Darren Soto, before, are not only leading the Crypto for Congress initiative, but also changes in the legislation for crypto. The 2 congressmen has proposed 3 bills related to cryptocurrencies in the last 2 weeks, with 2 of Soto's Digital Taxonomy Act and Blockchain Innovation Act recently passing. So we have 2 laws that just passed recently. I gotta look them up and read into them some more. The 2 new laws direct the Department of Commerce and Federal Trade Commission to conduct independent reports on the state of blockchain technology and commerce. Both authorities will also identify threats to national security from the increasing adoption of digital tokens. Emmer's pending bill is more progressive. The Securities Clarity Act seeks to amend the Securities Act of 1933. If passed, digital currencies would fall under a new asset class defined as an intermediate between security and commodity. And that's what we need right now. Some kind of clear securities, i.e. stocks, and commodities, gold, Bitcoin, and we have the IRS saying that it's property. We have the CFTC saying that it's a commodity. We need specific clarification. This way, taxed properly or not taxed. Hopefully, not taxed, right? And even I know it's not going to, I know the IRS got to get theirs, right? So, but at least have the taxes a lot more friendly to people like us in the crypto space. Last but not least, again from blockchain.news, John McAfee indicted for tax evasion and for fraudulently promoting ICOs through Twitter. The G-men, they eventually get their men. They eventually get them. We're seeing that now. He's been arrested in Spain, and he was indicted for numerous counts of tax evasion and for purposely failing to file tax returns. Following investigation that date back to earlier this year, per the complaint, McAfee also leveraged his fame to generate income by attracting investors for 7 ICOs he touted through Twitter. And I remember those days back in 2017, early 2018, when he gave his coin of the day, and he would be getting paid for promoting basically Ishcoin. I definitely fell into that trap of chasing the pump, so to speak. Made a little bit of money, but in the end, it wasn't enough to say that, okay, it wasn't life-changing money. It was just dumb. I made like a little, I can't remember, like $200-300. It wasn't a big deal. You know what I mean? So, the pump and dump schemes of John McAfee, he's caught. They arrested him. He made $23 million back from November 2017 to February 2018. That's a span of what, 5 months? He made $23 million. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Promoting shitcoins. All right? So just be careful out there. Be careful of where you put your money, who you listen to. And remember, don't just listen to random people on YouTube like myself and on Twitter. Okay? Always DYOR. Do your own research. Thanks for watching. Smash a like. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And I will see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.